If she could just get her shit together once in her life, I'm sure that'd be really handy for absolutely everybody involved. But it's not today, is it, guys? It's not today. Honest to God, honest to God. Okay. Let me turn the volume down on my laptop because I'm sure it's about to come through. There we are. We're good. I'm late, I know, for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye and all that good stuff. Your gal is not technically equipped in this life, and YouTube did not want to play ball with me, so I do apologise. We did it. I'm here. She's here. Let me let me have a look at some of your comments because I've missed you all. I was literally just like, let me leave a really quick message in the group chat because people are like, hey, we've turned up for this girl and she can't even turn up on time. I should really watch where I'm moving this because my laptop is maybe half balanced on it. Maybe I shouldn't have my laptop half balanced on it, but there we go. There we go. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. By the way, thank you for joining me on the live stream today. It's very nice to see you. I'm hoping to do them sort of like once every 2 weeks, just on a Saturday night, just for a bit of a chit chat, a bit of a channel update. Today I want to talk a little bit about Lord of the Rings with you guys, so I'm hoping that some of my Lord of the Rings fans are in the group chat today. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, so orientation wise, it told me to set it up and I wanted to set it up horizontal, which it is now. I'm hoping the lighting's not too bright. I probably look absolutely ghastly. But yeah, it was supposed to be horizontal, which it is now. And I'm like, it is horizontal. And my phone's like, turn it around. So I'm like pressing it like, hello, wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. Anyway, we reset. And that's how we're here today. That's how we're here today. I did bring a pen because I want to get some suggestions from you guys as well today. Just on things to watch for the channel. I have a little bit of a list going on from you guys from the last live stream and some of my lovely Patreons. So it's all good in the hood there, but let's get some more if I can do. When people are waiting with bated breath, you should really hand out mints. I know. I should. I'm so rude. Just drop your addresses. Get me on Instagram and I'll just send you all some mints for next time. Sorry guys. Clear my throat. I'm literally just catching up on all your comments. Yes, I am open to animes. Love a good anime. Sam and Frodo were a couple. I mean, it could have happened. I was glad that he got Rosie though. First of all, let me just say, if you were here and you came and you joined for the Lord of the Rings stuff, thank you so much. Thank you for being there for it because it was genuinely really nice to have a community of people that knew what they were talking about when it came to the movie. I learned so much in the comments. It was absolutely wild. But I loved those movies. I'm definitely going to be sticking them on like I do with Harry Potter, usually at Christmas time. They'll definitely be on in the background just like that. Speaking of Harry Potter, a few people have asked if I'll do Harry Potter for the channel. I have watched it like a billion, trillion, billion times. Like Harry Potter was my Lord of the Rings for the people that had Lord of the Rings. Oh, I have dog hairs, obviously, all over my face, all over my self-being. It's just one of the perks of being a dog mom. We're having seriously windy weather here in Texas. And is that your internet keeps locking up? See you later, alligator. It's windy here today too. I would rather be in Texas than West Yorkshire today, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I got what you meant, William. I got what you meant. So let me know, what was everybody's favourite Lord of the Rings movie? I don't think I've still decided because I loved the last movie. There's so much in the last movie that I absolutely loved, but your gal is still not best impressed with Frodo's ending. You all told me it's great for him. It's like a good time for him. He's gone to like the equivalent of heaven, if not better. But I'm still not best impressed. I just wanted him to live in the Shire, have a nice life with his friends. Was that too much to ask for? They gave us a billion endings and I couldn't get that one that I severely wanted. That's why they threw in the wedding with Rose. They were like, people are going to be upset. People are going to be upset. Yeah, we should have 12 endings just in case. Two Towers, Return of the King. I think the Hobbit movies will get you to 10k subs. Oh my god, can we just talk for an absolute second? I think I've got, hang on, 6.34k subscribers. From where? From where? There's 42 of them potentially watching now. But like, what? Like over 6,000 subscribers to this channel. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Not even in my wildest dreams. Like if you've been here from the beginning, like if you've been here from like my first videos, which are my Breaking Bad videos, I say like if you've been here from the beginning, it's been about 6 weeks. Like it's not been long. Who am I? No, but seriously, I thought it would take me like a good year to get like 1,000 subscribers. I thought I'm gonna do this in my spare time because I've really wanted to do YouTube for years. I thought I'll do it in my spare time as and when I can, and if I get a few subscribers every now and again, that'll be amazing to me. In fact, there'll be a message that I sent to one of my friends, and I was talking to her about starting the channel, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like I know it'll be embarrassing to start with, but I'm gonna do it. And I told her what I was planning on doing, which was the reaction content, and I hadn't really spoken to anybody else about like doing any content for YouTube, let alone reaction stuff, because I don't know anybody else in real life that watches reaction content. I only know like people that watch it online that I chat with in other communities with other channels. So yeah, I was a bit like, oh my god, are people going to think I'm so weird for doing this? And I said to her in a message, like, if I get 10 subscribers, like if I get 10 subscribers in a month, then it'll be like worth me doing it in my spare time. Like 10 people at least will give half a crap to come and watch me. So the fact that there's like over 6,000 about like 8 weeks, maybe like 6 to 8 weeks in, I think I am now. Mental. Thank you if you are here and you are subscribed. It's like, yeah, means a lot. I'm very grateful to you all. Well, over with that though, let me get to some of these comments. 25 degrees in sunny Germany. Oh, my birthplace. It's raining here. I can literally hear it now. There's a window behind that bookcase. Yeah, it sounds nice though. I do like the sound of rain. Don't want to be outside in it, but love the sound of it inside. Would rather be like in sunshine though, I'm not going to lie. You should check out Game of Thrones. Duh. Your gal is big time Game of Thrones fanaroons. Like, big time. I wish, I was thinking this the other day, I wish that I had started my channel earlier and that I had started it and been able to get my reaction to Arya killing the Night King, because we stayed up till I think it was like maybe like 2 a.m. in the UK when that episode came out on HBO. And we stayed up, it was a couple of us stayed up at my house, and I was literally jumping up and down. Like I've never actually reacted to anything like that in my life. I don't think that I've watched on TV, because I fully was not expecting it. And I swear to God, like I was literally bouncing up and down on the sofa, screaming. I was like, yes! I just loved it for her. Stranger Things, I'm up to date on Stranger Things at the minute as well. So I've watched all Game of Thrones, I've watched all Stranger Things at the minute. House of Dragon, I'm up to date on. I think I might maybe do like a little rerun of House of the Dragon. Maybe I'll do like, I might even do one video of like the whole season. Is that a bit much? I don't know. I'll do a little recap I think though before the next season, which literally can't wait for. Literally can't wait for it. It's going to be so good. Like I know everything. Here's the thing. I do know a lot about what's going to happen in House of the Dragon. I don't know like how they're going to play it out like in the TV show, but like from the books, I know a lot of what's going to happen in House of the Dragon, and I literally can't wait for it. Hateful Eight I've seen. Watch Firefly and then Serenity. Kill Bill. Somebody said to watch Kill Bill. I think one of my friends thinks I look like someone from Kill Bill. And they're like, yeah, you should do Kill Bill because you can cosplay as a girl from Kill Bill. So we'll look into Kill Bill. Let me know if she's cute or if I should be offended by that. Avatar, Last Airbender, haven't seen, but would. Thank you, by the way, just while I'm scrolling down, for joining me. I appreciate you all for being here. I hope this angle is okay. Hope it's not too uncute for everybody's life and soul. I hope you can see me properly. I do have my laptop here, but the screen's really small. As in, like the screen is a decent size. It's just the YouTube thing is really small. The Hobbit trilogy doesn't hit like the original. Okay, so like a bunch of people have said like The Hobbit is not as good as Lord of the Rings, which like these kind of things happen, don't they? These kind of things happen. Like we love Harry Potter. Not the biggest fan of Fantastic Beasts. Like we'll watch, and we'll rewatch, but it's not as good as Harry Potter, is it? I'm getting that same kind of vibe from people that I'm chatting with about The Hobbit versus Lord of the Rings. But with that said, a bunch of you also did ask me to watch it. So there are a few people in the comments like, oh, the Hobbit's rubbish. And I'm like, girl, you asked me to watch it, so I'm gonna. The journey will continue. Kill Bill is a good shout. Amazing. Amazing. Neverending Story. Haven't seen. Is that the one? Neverending Story. Is that the one where a horse dies? Because I've got a cheeky little, sneaky little suspicion somebody has told me about that film and a horse dying, and I have a feeling that's why I veered away from it. I think it was like blocked away from me. Yep, Simon. I think all my loved ones around me shielded me from that movie. But do you know what? If you're after all seeing me ball on the channel again, then it's probably a good shout. Ozark. Love Ozark, Jesse. Have you watched it all? Absolutely. Oh my god, love Ozark. Haven't seen You. That's like a psychological a psychological thriller, isn't it? Oh my god. I was not made for the live stream, and I'm hoping these will get better for you guys, by the way. And hopefully, like, as the weeks go on, as a community, we'll have like more to talk about and like things to pick back up on, and this book will be fuller of ideas, you know, that kind of thing. But here's to getting started with it. I can only try, can't I? I figured I do love doing the reactions, but I do like a little bit of like real-time interaction as well. That's why I love the comment section. It really is why I'm always asking you guys to leave a comment in the comment section, because I genuinely do just love to then, like, sad as I am, for hours on end, just like replying to you all. Let's have a look, shall we? You'll love You if you like things like, yeah, Ozark, Peeky Blinders. Are they doing, does anybody know, were they going to, or are they doing a Peeky Blinders film? Horror movies. Okay, I was having this discussion with somebody last week. I am willing, my children, to do a horror for the channel. I'm probably going to put it on Patreon first, as in like a poll on Patreon, to get those guys to suggest a few horror movies to me, and then maybe I'll pop like those suggestions, like the most popular suggestions from Patreon on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, it just depends if you all treasure your eardrums, and whether I treasure my eardrums when I'm going to have to watch it back when I'm editing. Yes, yes. I hope they are doing 2 Peeky films. When is the Yorkshire lass going to watch Band of Brothers? Soon? Maybe? It's on my list. I was sorting out all of the schedule and things that I have for the channel. Can I just say as well, just thank you to everybody that's here at the moment, and thank you to everybody who watches this over, if anybody watches this over, who is subscribed. Thank you so much, and anybody that comes to watch the videos, because like I said, I was thinking of this was just going to be like a hobby, like for a good year, like it's something I'll do a few hours a week, okay? But y'all have come in like thick and fast, and genuinely for the past like 4 weeks I've basically been, although it might not seem like it because maybe there's not a lot that's come out in the last 4 weeks on my channel, I have been literally doing nothing but YouTube stuff for like 4 weeks. I think I had maybe a couple of hours one day where I styled a wig for a client, and that's been it for the past 4 weeks. So I'm very, very grateful, because it does mean with the subscribership that I have, that I monetize now on YouTube. So you do get pesky adverts, but it does help me towards making this part of like an income for me, which is mental, absolutely mental. But if I can do it full time and I can get stuff out quick fire We can basically watch everything together, my guys. All of the things. All of it. Paranormal Activity. I feel like that's not cute. Which are the worst? Try and suggest the most horrifying. No, because I need to sleep though. See, here's the thing, my guys. I have the most horrendous, like over the top imagination. Just ridiculous. I dream every night. I remember my dreams every single day. So, like, when I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning feeling like I've lived a second life. It's a whole time. But if I, like, have something, like, really, like, stuck in my head, you best believe that night, the night after, I'm having dreams about it. Do you want to know how can I put this? Lame. My brain and imagination is when I was like 14, I watched The Mummy for the first time. The Mummy. Just wrap your head around the fact that I'm about to talk about The Mummy, and I had nightmares for like 6 weeks after. At 14. And this was like years after The Mummy even came out. Like it came out when I was younger than 14. I just happened to be watching it at a friend's house on Halloween. Weeks of like in my bed putting my covers over my head because I was terrified that some like scarab beetles from ancient Egypt were going to come to my house, get into my room, get into my ears, and like, you know, eat my brain. So, you know, just be careful what you do suggest. Might need, if we're going to suggest really super awful horror films, okay, that's fine, but you have to come back and rewatch them 1,000 times each so I can get a really good payout for the therapy that I'm going to require following it. Okay? Okay? Okay. Let's have a look then. Let me have a look and see what you have suggested. Let me put Paranormal Activity down. Oh, God. Paranormal Activity. The Exorcist. The fact that I'm literally having heart palpitations even writing this down is not a good sign for us all. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Star Wars is on the list. I think so. This month, I'm going to try my hardest to film as much content as I possibly can. So you might find that some weeks this month there's only like one video that comes out in the week rather than like two that I've been trying to keep up with, just because I'm going to be spending some extra days filming things, and then obviously I'll have to catch up with editing. But it does mean that this month your girl is going to finally get weeks ahead on Patreon in front of YouTube, which is something that I want to do. I didn't think again that I would get so many subscribers so soon. So in hindsight, what I probably should have done is filmed like a month's worth of content and then started a YouTube channel. But you've been getting stuff on YouTube in pretty real time in terms of like I am basically uploading stuff the day that I finish editing it. And Patreon have been getting it sort of like 2, 3, 4 days in advance. With the Breaking Bad, they've gotten it like a couple of weeks in advance with the last few. But yes, that is my plan. So if you do want stuff extra early, particularly this month, or towards the next month, I'm giving you a little hint here. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't come to Patreon this month. Just come towards the end. I'm shooting myself in the foot. No, but I'm honestly, so that's what's going to be happening. So Patreon's going to be way more in front than YouTube, which is just something that I want to do because I do believe that if you are paying for a Patreon subscription, then you deserve things like that. And I hope that's okay with everyone on YouTube. I hope I don't ruffle any feathers with that jazz. I apologise. Shawshank Redemption is on my list of films to watch. Apparently, I'm going to cry at that. The Sixth Sense, I've already seen. I saw that when I was younger, and that didn't scare me like quite as much because it's like a thriller, like a drama. But I did clock like exactly what was going on about 20 minutes in with that movie. My friends were watching it with me, and they were like, "What? That's not what's happening." And I was like, "Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. They're definitely dead." Band of Brothers, Shawshank, yes. The Green Mile, haven't seen The Green Mile. Thank you everybody again just for being here. I will just drop that every now and again, just say thanks. So everyone that's been here since the start, you've been thanked about 20 times by now. You're welcome. Please link your Instagram. You can all find me on Instagram. It's just the same as my YouTube channel name. Why am I singing? I don't know. Maybe I'm nervous about plugging myself. Maybe that's it. Yes, my Instagram. If any of you want to follow me on Instagram following that, it's just Natascha Summers. And it's spelled with a C between the S and the H. So, yeah. I should probably just type it, but we're recording on my phone. My laptop's like all the way over there, you know? It's literally just out of reach. Just hoping that I'm not flashing any of you right now. That would be a me thing to do. The green man will have a great impact on me. Okay. Oh, I'll need tissues for it. What? Oh, I don't know what it's about, to be fair. Whoop whoop for the she elf. She's in the house. She's here. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that watched Lord of the Rings. I had literally such a good time. And also thank you to everybody that's like been really nice about the cosplay element of the channel so far. Just to briefly speak on that. I've been into cosplay for a number of years. And part of like my work for the past 10 years has been kind of cosplay related. So I've been doing like character work for years, and my Instagram that you can all find me on now used to be my cosplay Instagram account. So you can see some old cosplays on there if you fancy heading over. But I didn't really think when I was thinking, okay, I'm going to do some reaction content, I'd never really thought, yeah, I'll do my cosplay, or I'll do a bit of like a closet cosplay in with any of my content. But I really appreciate the response that it gets. And I do think it's something that's like maybe a tiny bit niche to my channel, because there's so many reaction channels out there, I suppose. I love watching so many of them. But I suppose if I can have like a tiny niche, even if not everybody gets it, and even if some people think it's a bit lame, I enjoy it. So yes, cosplay is one of my interests. So if I can include it with some of my film reactions for a bit of fun, then I absolutely will. But it won't be coming with every upload. If it's just not necessary. I want to do Interstellar, for example, and I'm probably not going to turn up dressed as an astronaut, just as a heads up. Let's have a look at some of these Oh, thank you. It's really nice of you all to say about the cosplay. I appreciate it. How tall I am? How tall am I? I am 5'6". No. Yes, 5'6.5", and the half counts. Sometimes I forget if I'm 5'5.5", but it's 5'6.5". Proper tall. I'm not. I don't think that's very tall. That's why I do commercial modelling and not actual. My little legs are too small. Will you watch? Oh, do you know what? I don't think I've actually seen the Terminator, you know. And that's our Arnie, isn't it? And I haven't seen Alien. No, I don't really play games. Like the last time I probably sat down properly to play on any kind of console will have been like a Nintendo DS about 8 years ago, and it will have been Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I can remember that. Previous to that, your gal was just playing like really basic games on like PS3 when I was in my teens. I would stay up late at night and play Ape Escape and Tarzan. So do what you will with that. If you'd all like to watch somebody attempt to play any kind of game on any of these live streams that we do bi-weekly, let me know. Don't know if you want to watch me frustratedly try to do any of that. So with your upcoming Beetle Juice reaction, I was noting you have to say it twice for the new sequel, so imagine how silly it sounds for part 3. Oh, do you know, is it a bit of a spoiler if we talk about Beetle Juice in the live stream while it's not on YouTube yet? Because I do have a question. do a general consensus in the chat now and let me know if it's okay if I ask a quick question. Because there's just something to do with like his name that I kind of want to know about. And maybe I should just Google it. But I bet some of you guys know. I'm just going to say it. Why does it say like Beetle Guys instead of Beetle Juice? I'm looking at your comments. I'm sorry if I go from here to here. Comments are here. Cameras here. Why is it called Beetle Guys and not Beetle Juice? Like, why do they sometimes say Beetle Juice and then sometimes say Beetle Guys? What's that about? I didn't get it at all. And I'm still wondering. So, let me know. First person to do it gets brownie point. It's in French. That's just the Latin spelling. Well, that is really unclear in the movie. Like, I'm not being funny, Tim. I love Tim. But we could have been a bit clear about that. How do you all know that? Wait, did I miss something? How do you all know that? I don't know why I didn't think it would just be in a different language, but I didn't think that would be the answer. Be careful, Nearly said it 3 times. At this point, with the state of the world as it is now, if I could say it 3 times and he'd appear, I'd be out of it. Have I seen Doctor Who? Have I seen Doctor Who? I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. Huge Doctor Who fan. And if it makes you feel any better, I actually spoke to Russell T Davies on the phone on a video call. I'm still like fangirling about it now. It was literally about 9 years ago. It's called Beetle Guys. Yeah, but why? Okay, it's French. But why? But why? I believe they originally didn't want to name the movie Beetle Juice, and that scene was filmed before they ultimately decided. Oh, that would actually make some kind of sense. I prefer that to it's just randomly the French like version and spelling every now and again. Because it's not even like it's just written in French. They say Beetle Guys like a couple of times and then call him Beetle Juice for the rest of it. It's not French. It's not even French. What are you lying for? You say it twice. Tom Baker's the best Doctor Who. Oh, don't know. I'm a massive fan of the 10-inch. Oh my god, Jesse, that is literally one of the best episodes of oh my god, thinking about it now, I could literally cry. I'm watching it with Travis Views at the minute. He's watching it on his channel and he watched that episode a little while back and oh my god, it's such a good episode. Like if I could do, oh my god, yeah, just loved it. Just loved it. Yorkshire rules, Scarborough. It certainly is. Do you want to know a fun fact about Scarborough? Is that where you're from? Anyway, fun fact about Scarborough is I was in year 5 in school. So if you're in America, if you're not in the UK, that's like age 10 when you're in year 5. And then my mum told me we're going to Scarborough on holiday. And listen, my geography is notably awful. Like still don't know where a lot of places in the world are. I'm just absolutely terrible. Like not even a lot of places on the island that I reside. Okay? And when I was 10, my mum told me, we're going to Scarborough on holiday. And let me tell you, I was so excited. And this is not to diss Scarborough. Scarborough's lovely. But your gal thought Scarborough was like abroad. Your gal thought she was getting on a plane and jibbing off somewhere warm. When I tell you I went around my school, guys, I had the confidence of God knows what when I was a child. But I went around my school, I was telling all my friends, like, guys, you'll never guess what, I'm only going to Scarborough on holiday, you know, see you next Tuesday and all that. I was bigging it up. I was like, I'm going to go on an airplane. It's going to be the best time of my life. And if you're not from the UK and you don't know where Scarborough is, I don't know how I can... It's really sweet. It's just a little seaside town on the east coast. Again, geography's not my best, but it's just a little small seaside town. There's, you know, things to do that you would do at a normal small seaside town, but it's not like Barcelona is where I'm getting. Yeah, not exactly exotic garage, you know what I'm saying? Depends, I suppose it depends what time of night or day you go. I've not been in a while. So I reside in West Yorkshire now, for anybody that wants to know. Everybody does think on this chat, on my channel, that I'm from Yorkshire. And I do live in Yorkshire. And maybe I do sound Yorkshire now because I can't really tell what my accent sounds like anymore. But I am from Manchester. I'm a Manc girl. So I still think that I've got a Manchester accent. And I think if you've watched a few of my videos, when I get a bit passionate, you can hear the Manc fully come out. I moved to West Yorkshire about 8 or 9 years ago. But all of my family are still down in, well, half of them are in Manchester and some of them are in Newcastle. Just in case anyone wants to know. Let's have a look at some of these comments. David Tennant is number 2. The ice crystals with the shark and the opera singer. Oh my god, do you know which one I loved with David Tennant? The Madame de Pompadour one. Oh my god, did I want to be her or something else? In the French beautiful like palace. Oh yes, the doctor just like peeking through the fireplace. It's literally made me want a fireplace like that in my house. Like one day I'm gonna have a fireplace where you can like look through it and see in like the other room. So it'll be like living room, fireplace, and then like the kitchen or something on the other side, and I'll be able to be like, hi guys, like peek through to my friends. Manc, definitely not Yorkshire, apart from the odd word, get in. Lancashire and Yorkshire accents aren't very different. They're not very different because my dad grew up like Oldham end of Manchester, and I grew up like Manchester end of Manchester, if that makes sense. And my dad definitely sounded more Yorkshire than people in South Manchester. Girl in the Fireplace. Oh my god, it really is. It's such a good episode. Oh, the Angels. Everybody loves the Angels. I grew up in a home with a fireplace. Those things are surprisingly good. Yeah, they really are. In the last house that I lived in before this house, it had no central heating. It was a really old home and it was a 1 bedroom house as well. It was a really small little dwelling. And it only had the fireplace to heat the entire home. And when that got going, it did heat the entire place. But like at 3 o'clock in the morning, when it's winter in the UK and you've not had the fire on for a couple of hours, whoo, that shit gets cold. And like, have you seen me as well? This is me naturally, FYI. People keep asking me like in the comments, like your arms are, yeah, my arms are really veiny. Do you work out? No, I've just got like a fast metabolism, and I've been what my dad always referred to as the greyhound breed all of my life. And so was he. So just genetics. But yeah, it does mean that I get freezing a lot, which is why I don't want to reside in the UK for the rest of my days if I can all help it. Barcelona would be an absolute shout. If I could spend like 3/4 of the year in Barcelona and then the other quarter here with the NHS, that'd be great. From this far down the country, it all sounds northern. No, no, Nicholas, I really hate scary films. Like, I can't impress upon you all how much I hate scary films. So, if scary films do come to the channel, what I need you all to know is I've done you a great service. Or what's going to happen is I'll watch and record a scary film and it will never make it to YouTube because it will be too horrendous for anybody to sit and watch. Oh, Jessie, I'd love to go to India or Australia. The only thing about Australia, have you seen those videos on like YouTube and TikTok of like the spiders in the trees? Have you seen them? Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's not good. There's like hundreds of them just in the trees, just chilling out. That's the only thing I couldn't do about Australia. There's too much like the kind of wildlife that a Disney princess does not want to interact with in Australia. That's the only thing about it. Ew, spiders come down from the sky. No. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we feel so sorry for them. Yeah, we feel so sorry for them in their gorgeous, warm climate. I feel sorry for them for like half a second. Oh no, but I'm totally jealous though. Totally jealous. Really do wish I would just live somewhere where I could just put like, a layer, one singular layer of clothing on and be like, oh, I can go outside like this and not freeze my little tatatas off. That would be glorious. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I know. Maybe I get somebody else in to watch scary movies with me. Do I drag a pal in? Like, please, anybody, somebody. Here's the thing as well. Here's the thing that I do concern myself with. If I do a scary film, my natural reaction when terrible things are happening in a film is to do this. Like, close my ears, close my eyes, and pretend it's not happening. And if I'm ever watching anything like that, I'm absolutely watching it with other people. Like, I'm not just sat in my own leisure watching any kind of scary film. It's like, your gal's just not down in Chinatown for that. So if I'm doing that, I can just usually block my ears, close my eyes, and get them to nudge me when that horrific part's finished, and then I'll get them to explain what just happened. Jurassic Park, have seen. I don't know if I've seen the most recent one. Have I seen Shrek? Your gal is. Do you know what though? I have seen Shrek, but I have thought about still doing it and reacting to it for the channel, just because I thought of some really hilarious cosplays that I could do for it. And frankly, it would literally just be like a whole reenactment. So like the parts where I have to cut film out, for copyright reasons, I could just reenact what's going on word for word, scene for scene in those parts, and we could all technically watch the whole movie together. Have seen Puss in Boots. Yeah, I literally know. I can literally recite at least the first Shrek. I can literally recite from start to finish. Jesse, I should do a lot. No, listen. I should do a Lord Farquaad cosplay, but what I should do is like get another chair for behind here. I should make some little legs. Do you know where I'm going with this? And I should just like sit behind on the chair here, have the little legs like flopping over so you guys can see them, and you'll just be able to see like my torso and the little legs. At least I make myself laugh. I mean, it's a good time over here. It's a good time. I absolutely love Puss in Boots. I love Antonio Banderas. Some of you may die of cringe, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. No, but seriously, it is. Don't, because if we actually literally like get started on this, I will just start quoting Shrek. And is that what we're here for? I mean, what are we here for at the end of the day? We're here for a chat. Just for anybody that's joined a bit late, thank you for joining me. We're just here to have a little bit of a chit chat, a little bit of get to know you with me and with you guys. I'm really interested in building, even if it is a small community, a little community over here on YouTube with you guys. The more I can interact with you guys on live streams and in the comments, I will eventually get to know like some of your guys' names and like what we've talked about before and things like that, which genuinely interests me. I'm a peoply person. How about with Twilight movies? I haven't seen all of the Twilight movies. I've seen bits of them. I definitely have seen bits of them. And I've seen like pictures of that weird CGI baby that they had at some point. Somebody has a baby and it's real weird looking. Working hard or hardly working? Me. Oh, why, thank you, Butters. Of course. Yeah, I'll be totally upfront with you guys on what movies that I've seen because, like, I can't do it. Like, I do act a little bit. for a tiny bit of a living every now and again. But when it comes to stuff like that, I don't know. I just feel like it's really obvious. And hey, the stuff that you guys have still said that I've watched that you're still interested in watching me view. So at the end of the day, if I'm just upfront with you about it, plus you've seen videos with me, I can't watch things that I've seen before and then not just sit here quoting them, telling you what's coming next. Like I jumped the gun way too quick. The editing on that would need to be spectacular for me, and I'm just not cut out for it. One of my ex-girlfriends actually managed to make me watch the first one and a half, just the first one and a half. Oh God. Yeah, I don't think that they're like, I don't think that they're going to be crazy up my street in terms of the Twilight movies. I've heard that they're like not that great. Literally everything Robert Pattinson's done since Twilight has been better than Twilight. I watched. Did I watch him in Batman? I can't remember if I watched it or not, but I feel like I've seen at least a bit of him as Batman, and it weren't a vibe for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it weren't a vibe. I haven't told the boys, but I've seen the first couple of Twilight movies. They're pretty decent, but that stays between us, chat. Jesse, you're exposing yourself. Never share my channel with any of your boys. Not that I'm sure they'd sit and watch through. How long have we been going? I don't know. Do you know why I don't know? Here's another sad thing for you all. Here's a channel update. Let me just itch my nose because there's dog hairs on my face. I can literally feel them. But yeah, little channel update. I broke my laptop. Well, when I say I broke my laptop, the laptop broke itself. Okay? If anybody's ever owned a MacBook Pro, the M1 or above, with the thin ass screen, do you know what I'm talking about? It's an absolute shambles. I have had this thing fixed, and now it's cracked again. So basically, I opened it one day and it was cracked. Oh wow, that's really nice. And guess what? It was about 5 days out of warranty. So got that fixed at the pricely sum of 400 of your great British pounds, which was soul destroying. But I thought, hey, I love this laptop. It's great. I'm doing loads of things on it, so I need it. So I paid the £400. 3 months later, opened said laptop. Crack. It's the screen. It's the screen. I googled it. After the second time it happened, I googled it because I was like, am I alone? Is this me? Am I doing something to this laptop? No, it's literally happened to a whole butt ton of people. This one guy, I was reading a Reddit like forum thing. This one guy had it replaced, the screen replaced, $500. The week after, the same thing happened. He opened it and it was cracked. Like, I am not being funny, but that is not okay. That is not okay. So today I spent a whole hour out of the home away from editing to go look at some different laptops. So I'm going to keep this. This is MacBook Pro. So basically at the minute it's got like a crack and a little line that goes all the way up the left hand side of the screen, which blocks out like this much of the screen. So not too bad. But then like a week into that happening, I open it once more, and now on the right hand side it's got like a chunk that's like this big, and that includes what time it currently is and what my battery is on, you know, all that good stuff that's at the top. Can't see that at the minute. So went a little window shopping today. I'm still going to have a look tonight because yeah, actually if any of you do have any suggestions for laptops, please do let me know, because I'm going to be making a decision this weekend. But I went to go see some today, but I am the kind of gal that will need to look 12,000 times at the same thing to ensure that I am actually getting the best one for the best price for the budget that I'm looking for. Because I'm just like that. I've been born and raised. Let me have a look at some of you guys' comments. 48 minutes minus technical difficulties. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Time to build a PC. Yeah, somebody mentioned about building a PC, but that is like, what? To me? I've always used laptops for everything. So like the thought, someone said build a PC, and that's still, I don't even know what that means. I still don't even know what that means. What do you mean build a PC? Like in my brain, what you're asking me to do there is get the components for a computer and put it together. But that can't be it. That can't be it. If we haven't already guessed, I am very like technically inept. Very much so. That's mad. It was 5 days out of warranty. It really is. Like I'd had no issues with this laptop, but it is really thin. Like it is super, super thin, the lid, and I hate it. I prefer the older version of the MacBook where it's got like a thicker lid and it just feels like way more durable. Like I can literally hit that one and nothing happens to it. I literally can't even touch this. I can't leave it overnight untouched without it just cracking itself. But I did look at it online and it's happened to a bunch of people. And a bunch of people have told Apple, and Apple have basically said to that. Literally, they just don't care. They're like, oh well, get a new one. It's definitely a conspiracy, Jessie. I think they actually just like make the screens to last for the warranty time. And then after that, no, I would even say it was that, but I got it, the whole screen replaced, like the full lid replaced. And again, 3 months later, it's done the same thing, which is just crazy. See, I thought the first time that one of the dogs had stepped on it or like sat on it, because that's something they would do. So then the second time when I got it fixed, I made a point of like putting it in places the dogs aren't able to sit on it. Make sure it was like out, fully out of the way, like sat on a desk or just completely out of the way somewhere. I literally just opened it and it was just there, and I was like, oh, cool. Cool, cool. So I do like this because at the minute I'm using like crappy iMovie to edit my videos, but I know it at the minute and I really want to get a bit ahead on Patreon and things like that. So at the moment, I don't want to completely scrap the MacBook. So right now, to edit my videos, I'm currently sat downstairs on my armchair that I used to use for the channel with the TV screen, with the laptop plugged in, and just using this TV screen as a screen because I can still use this. It's kind of functional, but also not kind of functional. So that's where your gal is with that at the moment. Have you seen June? I've seen a bit of the first movie and I think I got bored or I was just really tired and I fell asleep. But people are raving about it, so it must be good, so I must have just been tired. My dog stepped on a bee. My dogs have stepped and eaten bees. Morons. Building a PC is like playing with Lego. I can't imagine that it is for you, maybe. Well, it is a freaking timber wolf sized absolute unit of a dog. Let's just talk about Baloo for a second because I agree. I don't know if there's something wrong with like my own perception of the dog. But on camera, even I think he looks massive. But in real life, when I'm stood next to him or I'm like with him, he just seems really small to me. He really is just like a small little poopy. And when he's wet, he's completely different dog. Like you guys would not believe. So next time he has a shower, next time he has a bath, I'm going to take a picture. In fact, I can probably find a picture on my phone somewhere of him wringing wet. I'll post it on my YouTube community tab. And he looks like a different dog, like a whole different breed. It's all fur. I have seen the Narnia films. Oh, yeah, that was an Amber Heard reference, Jesse. I'm just late to the party. Leave me alone. Let me get myself a little comfier. I hope this is okay. I can mildly see myself in shot over there. Is she looking all right? Let's hope so. We can only hope so. We're trying to get more subscribers here, not less, you know? Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Yes, have seen them, love them. Oh, they're doing a TV series, I think, of that, actually. That would be a good one, a TV series to watch. Sorry, if I go quiet for a second. I'm just, I bet that face I was just pulling while I was trying to read these messages was so funny. He's not an Alaskan Malamute. He's actually full German Shepherd. His dad had a double coat, which is where he's inherited that from. And then his colourings are just a diluted gene. So he's just a bit of a mutant. That's what I call them. My cute little mutants. So Neela as well. So they're both blue, like a variation of blue. Blue is blue sable, and Neela is blue and tan. So Neela's dad was white, and her mum was black and tan. And because of that, it diluted the gene, and Neela is now blue. And they have weird eyes, like amber coloured eyes, which some people, especially when they're puppies, people do think they're mixed with huskies because of their eyes and their fur type. Haven't seen Dunkirk. Where have I put my pen? There it is. There it is. Is there anything like supernatural that I haven't seen? Have you guys got any like supernatural stuff that I can watch movie wise? Any suggestions? Oh, I wonder if there's going to be any delay on The Boys or Gen V, because one of the young actors passed away, didn't they? I think last week. And I think they were thinking of merging The Boys and Gen V, I think, weren't they? Or like having them, some of the characters appear in each of them. Insidious. Insidious though, is that scary though? Sounds kind of scary. Interstellar's definitely coming to the channel. I'm going to be watching that this week. I think Nat would love Eight-Legged Freaks. Who said that? Jamel. Jamel. Don't be mean, Jamel. If it's called Eight-Legged Freaks, I'm not watching it. Did I say Renegade Now? That is new to Disney Plus, isn't it? And is the girl, the actress from Derry Girls, who I found absolutely hilarious. There's another one actually on Disney Plus that I do want to watch. I might not do it for the channel, but I do want to watch it. Extraordinary. My cousin did a track for that, like as one of his songs was on the show, I believe, which is really cool. He's very talented. Amazing. Oh, let me go a little bit up here so I can see some of these comments that you guys left. I don't want to be rude. One of these times you'll hit the Firefly comments. This is the one time. Firefly. Oh, guys, can I just say for a second, I'm so very glad that I started this channel when I decided to start this channel. At the end of last year, was working for, let's not say who it was. I was working for a company that I was quite dissatisfied with, and stopped working for said company. And that was really like in the start of January. I was like, I need to do something with my time at the minute because I was doing some wigs, I was doing some birthday party things with my other company, but I was like really in need of some form of creative release. And I cannot tell you over the past 6 weeks how fulfilled one has felt creatively. And also like with work as well, just because you guys because you guys gave me such a great reaction to the Lord of the Rings videos, because I was able to be monetized, which is wild, from the Breaking Bad content that came before those, I've been able to then dedicate a few weeks of my time this month into making content for YouTube, like paid work, which to me is absolutely wild. Like the Lord of the Rings videos have done so nicely for me that it means I've been able to then spend a few weeks being able to create more content from the channel, and then fingers crossed, we can all go from there, and I'd be here more full time, which would be absolutely lovely. I will say, just a really, really quick one, because I think I'll leave these live streams up. So a really quick one for anyone that does watch this, who isn't a fan of the Breaking Bad videos, I've had a couple of comments on my recent Breaking Bad video, which is like fine. Your gal's got a tough skin. Let me tell you, like, I will be sat here when I get like hate comments. Please believe I'll be sat here first, absolutely laughing my little tits right off. Like, it's a miracle there's any tits left to be laughed off, but I will be sat here laughing them off, right? But then I'll be thinking, why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting your time? Quite honestly. But yes, I've had a few comments on the Breaking Bad stuff about it essentially killing my channel. I shouldn't be doing it. I should just be focusing my time doing movies and movies alone and all of this good stuff. Let me tell you, if I was here severely just to get one group of people into watching one thing on my channel, I would literally last about what, 3 weeks, like in the nicest way possible. I'm not going to drop something. First of all, your gal just ain't even like that. Like, your gal is a loyal girl. I'm not going to have the people who subscribe to my channel first for a specific type of content then be dropped halfway through season 2 because a whole bunch of other people are like, we just want movies, you should just do these. It's like you haven't even watched my content. Don't you even know who you're dealing with? No, I'm such a soft ass. That's why I brought it up. But no, genuinely, listen, if you don't like certain videos, don't watch them. I don't watch every single video from every single reactor because there's just certain films I don't care to watch and certain TV programs I don't care to watch. Am I going to sit there commenting like, why did you waste your time doing this? Why did you waste your time commenting on my stuff? Anyway, moving on. Moving on now, I've had my masterful rant that I'm sure is very cringe for many people, but I don't care. Do me in. People telling me what to do? Exactly, Daryl. People telling me. Where? Not today, Satan. Breaking Bad is a masterpiece, quite frankly, so far. That TV show is a masterpiece. I'm still clueless, like so clueless about so many things. I want more than anything in life right now. 2 things I want with Breaking Bad. He needs to tell Skylar ASAP. Yesterday, last year. I just wanted to know at this point. I don't even care what her reaction is. I just want her to know I'm over it. I'm over it. Second of all, I need to know what's going on with that scene that they keep giving me a teaser of, you know, where there's police or something, and I'm pretty sure it's Walt's house because they've got all the stuff in the evidence bags. I need to see that episode where we find out what that is, because that one has been like the longest tease of like a part of an episode I think we've had so far, like I've had so far in Breaking Bad. Yeah, no spoilers, Jesse. Thanks for letting everyone know. I am currently, I think we're episode 4. I'm still episode 4 and I've not seen anything past episode 4 of season 2 of Breaking Bad, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, I need to know what that scene is. What is gonna happen with that scene? Squid Games. Loved Squid Games. I did watch the dubbed version though. Hate me all you will. I watched the dubbed version, which was it was very kind of annoying, but it meant that I got through it quicker. 3 times you've seen Breaking Bad. I say you've seen Breaking Bad 3 times, like I'm shocked. There's certain things that I've seen like time and time and time again that's got like 10 seasons. If you're a fan of Robin Williams, he has so many wonderful movies. I know, I was thinking that the other day, I need to go through his filmography and figure out which films I haven't seen, because I'm sure there's a couple that I haven't seen. Do 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 do. I'm off. Have a great stream. Thank you, Jamel. You too, Simon. Thank you so much, guys. I won't be here for too much longer. I've waffled a lot of your ears off, I think, already, and I think we're pretty much up to date on everything that's sort of ish going on the channel. Let's see if I can do a bit of a roundup before we have to go as well. I can stay for a bit longer, but let me just do a little roundup of what we've been talking about. Oh, 1 second. You'll learn over time. Very few materials are as fun. Being dubbed. Oh, 100%, 100%. Like, and if I can help it, I absolutely will watch things not dubbed because they're always genuinely like about 10 times better than they are when they are dubbed. However, I did just kind of need it with Squid Game because I just wanted it, like, I wanted the information quick time. Quick time. And your gal needs to get glasses. If you've all noticed, I'm getting more wrinkles by the day because I've had glasses for the past 2 months. No. Do I need to get them sorted? Yes. Is there an optician's literally 20 metres outside my front door? Yes, there is. So just do it, Natascha. I'm probably going to get contact lenses for the channel just because of glare, things like that. But you'll see me on Instagram rocking my specs again soon. Like Space Sweepers. That's a movie, works both for subs and dub. Okay. Oh, Simon, good. I'm glad you're not going. I thought you were saying you were going. Yeah, Daryl, I want to do them bi-weekly. At first, I got a bit presumptuous of myself. I got a bit ahead of myself. I was making my little Canva edit and I was like, every week. And then I was like, people probably won't want to watch me just like have a chat with me every week. Like genuinely, that's what I thought. So you'll notice on the Canva edit that I put on the community tab and on this I put bi-weekly because I think weekly you might all be getting a bit annoyed of me. So I think bi-weekly might be a bit better for everyone. And then maybe we'll have more to talk about, you know? If we do it bi-weekly, we'll have more to talk about and catch up on. I don't want to like bore you guys on a weekly basis. But yes, I would like to do them just because I really enjoy like the interaction and the community of YouTube. That's one of the things that I do really enjoy about it. And I love it when creators that I watch go live. I love being able to react with them in real time and I love being able to react with you guys in real time. So yes, I would like to do it. I'm very much a people person, so if I can get to know you guys better, I absolutely adore that kind of stuff. Could never get annoyed of me. I don't know. Don't set the challenge, Jesse. don't, don't set the challenge. Oh, Into the Vampire. Haven't seen that actually. Haven't seen that. With a vampire. If I can't find the real you on the Instagram, I'll say hi. You will. You'll be able to find me. It's literally anyone wants to find me on YouTube. If you just look at my channel name here, it's literally just that on Instagram, spelt the same. And not to big myself up, but you won't find another Natascha Summers quite like me. No, but seriously, nobody like else in social media history has got the name Natascha Summers spelt with a C. Nobody on Facebook does. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'll leave it in the live stream. If you add me on Facebook, I'm a bit more dubes about who I accept. I should just advertising that out there, but it's true. I'm the only one that has like the spelling. Why did I just say that? I also don't go on Facebook very much, just so you all know. But yeah, if you want to find me on Instagram, I'd love to chat to you all over there. Oh. Thank you, Daryl. I really appreciate it. Just pop me a message and I'll definitely reply to you tonight. Once I finish here, if anybody wants to carry on any chat, send me any suggestions on Instagram, please come find me there. And I'll have a quick chat with you there because I do that on the daily basis with a bunch of my subscribers at the moment. Hello, please provide the exact time of your stream. So I think what I will do is keep it at 9 o'clock every Saturday. So I will try and advertise it a few days in advance. That's something that I'm trying to get ahead of. Again, this is like really new to me. Like I really appreciate all of you guys are just so helpful and so kind about everything. But yeah, like this is still really new to me, so I'm still figuring things out. I would like to get like a few days ahead when I'm telling you guys I've got things going on, like a live stream, for example, and then we can get as many of you guys here as possible, and we can have the biggest and bestest community on YouTube. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you all very, very much for being here. Lots more things coming to the channel. I am going to be trying. This is me officially manifesting it out into the world. I am going to be trying to be doing YouTube full time. I have had a lovely reaction to my content. May continue. No, but that is ideally what I would like to do. If we're going to manifest big, big dreams out there, if we're all going to manifest those big, big dreams, I need you all to get on board with this now, because I'm going to need all the universal vibes possible. But what your gal needs in life is to win the lottery initially. That would be nice. Just so I can become the female Mr. Beast. Tell me I would not be the best female version of Mr. Beast. I just need to make millions in order to go and build wells in Africa. Is like, what? Why can't I do that in life? Why is the universe not yet granted me with millions and millions of pounds so I can help the universe? I don't know. But if we all share my channel. No, but if I could like manifest, if I could just manifest millions of views and winning the lottery, that is genuinely what I would love to do with my life. Like, if I had money now, if I was somebody of wealth, that's the kind of thing that I would be doing in the world. But I don't know how. I don't know how so many people with so much money sit on and spend what they do on what they do. Like, listen, I'm all for fancy things, okay? But I don't know where some people get off. I don't know how they sleep at night. Because if your gal was like a million billionaire, I'd like own this whole town, my whole town. They'd all be living like rent and mortgage free. I'd be sorting them all out. Like, ooh, I just couldn't live with myself. So, 10 years' time, let's work on it for a decade. Ms. Beast. I don't want to be Mrs. No, no offense to him or anything. But like Ms. Beast, I don't know if I'll be able to like trademark that. Who knows? Jimmy, that's his name. Jimmy, this is me. Public plea. Don't sue me if I change my channel name in 10 years' time to Ms. Beast. Remember that when watching The Hobbit, don't expect it to be at the level of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I've heard that. I have heard that. And it's the guy from, I know him from, because I Googled the artwork for it the other day. It's the guy from Sherlock that plays Watson, that is Bilbo, right? I think that's who it is. You guys said it was about Bilbo, the Hobbit. Martin Freeman, that's it. I was looking at Spartan and Pudgy's Patreon members the other day. Let's just say they are making bank. Good for fucking them. Good for them. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And you know what? I am absolutely so overwhelmed with the amount of people I have on my Patreon. I think at the minute it's close to 100 paid members on my Patreon, and it did I will say it did last month at a certain point get over 100, obviously for Lord of the Rings, and I can appreciate that a lot of people will join my Patreon like just for a month, just to like basically binge watch a lot of like the stuff that's on there, which is absolutely fine. Or they'll just join like, for certain things, which I very much appreciate. If you join for literally like one day, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of people do make, I think a lot of YouTubers do make maybe like a good proportion of their income from Patreon, and it was other people that suggested it to me to sign up to one, and I like it as well over there. I am hoping, I do love my little Patreon members. At the moment, I will say on Patreon, my community is a little bit less chatty on Patreon, which is fair enough. I don't think people like actually use Patreon like they use YouTube, for example. I know that not a lot of people even get like email notifications when I even post anything on Patreon. So it's all good. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful to my Patreon guys that do interact with me over there. I really appreciate it. Everybody on Patreon is watching the videos because I can see the views. They're just quiet about it, which is fine. That's fine. If you want to quietly enjoy my content as well, that's no problem at all. You don't have to be like shouting about in the community. I just know if you are one of those people that does come along to my live streams, does support me on Patreon, does watch my YouTube videos here, but you don't comment just because that's not something you do, then just know I very much appreciate you too. I just came from Natalie Gold's live stream. She's grown a ton in a short time. Oh, I'll check her out. Is she another reactor? Apologies. Another actor from Sherlock Holmes series will appear in The Hobbit. Oh, okay. But you'll be surprised in what role and who. All right. She started with Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. All right, cool, cool, cool. Okay, well, I can watch her Lord of the Rings stuff. That's the only other thing at the moment that I'm struggling with. The stuff that I want to watch for the channel that I've got like in a little list. But there's reactors that I watch who I enjoy content of, and they're starting to put stuff out that I'm going to watch on the channel. So now I'm behind on my own viewing. That's what's happened, which I didn't foresee for myself. I was saying that to someone the other day. I was like, do you know what's really weird now though? The more I'm doing this stuff, the less I'm watching, or the less time I even have to watch other people do reaction content, and just the stuff that I have to stay away from. Spartan and Pudgy are doing Breaking Bad at the minute, and I'll just be like on my YouTube, and then it'll just be like, in fact, I think it might have just finished. But I'll be like scrolling, and it'll be like a thumbnail for like Breaking Bad, and it'll show like, you know, part of an episode. It'll show like a screen grab from it. And I'm just like, no, away! Don't see. I would watch the animated versions of Lord of the Rings. I definitely would. Animation is like is my vibe. Like that is. I mean, I'm such a kid at heart, but animation's like where I'm truly at. I won't lie. I do love a good live action, um, but love animation. I'm the kind of gal. So a lot of people as well have asked me if I have read Lord of the Rings. I think I already mentioned that I didn't read the books before watching the movies, and people have asked me, am I going to read the books? And I'm going to be 100% honest with you all right now for the live stream for everybody. I'm probably not going to read the books. Your gal is probably like a little bit undiagnosed dyslexic, but basically, it's not even that. My attention span's just a little bit, you know. So your girl was a graphic novel reader, comic book reader as a kid and a teen, as opposed to a book reader, which like so many of my friends read so many books and really try to get me to read books, and it's just like I can't commit to it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I can't wait to read the books, because I'm probably not gonna. So you can all keep commenting on my videos because I still love learning. I'm still going to Google the absolute shit out of it, but I'm probably not going to read the books. Yeah, honestly, Jessie, I think that could just be the same for me, if I'm being perfectly honest, because I'm not that way inclined. Graphic novels and comic books are different because I get pictures with those. Oh, I don't know. Is it Gare? Is that how you say your name? Let me know if there's a way I can pronounce it, if you can like phonetically spell it. Do you think, I don't know. I didn't know after, I won't lie to you, after I've done Lord of the Rings and there's such like a dedicated following to Lord of the Rings, I have thought about it every now and again and thought I probably won't reach the levels of like the subscribership that I gained and the views that I got for Lord of the Rings for like probably anything that I've probably got coming up over the next few months on the channel, which I'm totally fine with, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I still think like honestly, I don't mean to big myself up, but I do think like for someone that started maybe like between 6 and 8 weeks ago, I think so far I'm doing okay, and I'm really, 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 really grateful for all of the subscribers that I've got so far. So even if only like a percentage of my subscribership end up watching my videos, that's still mind blowing to me, and I really, really appreciate it. So I appreciate all of your optimism, everybody, for the channel and like bigging me up. I really do appreciate it because I do need it sometimes, like everybody else. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It's the reason why I thought of Beetlejuice is because I saw obviously the announcement that there's going to be a Beetlejuice 2, and just straight away I was like, girl, you have not even watched Beetlejuice 1. You have to watch that for the channel so that when the second one comes out, I can get on it. So I'm hoping that maybe it's a little bit tactical, I won't lie, that because the announcement for the second one has recently come out, that my Beetlejuice video will do okay on YouTube. Oh, I could definitely listen to the audiobook. I totally forget that audiobooks exist. Oh, thank you, Jessie. Oh, imagine, maybe, fingers crossed. I would love it to change my life for the better, fingers crossed. But no, honestly, even if it just stuck to where it is now, genuinely, I'd be quite happy. Like, because I won't lie to you guys, there's a little bit of ad revenue to be made at the minute on YouTube from the views that you guys have already given me. So, like, that's nice. And if I just continue to basically stay at this kind of level, I'd be so happy. And I would definitely continue making content for you guys. You know, it's nice if I can be paid for the time that I put into the stuff, but do expect that I'm not the sort of person that is just going to be from now to end chasing the dollar for it. I fully expected to put a whole year into this without getting anything back from it. So just know that that's in the back of my mind when I'm creating content for you guys and for the channel. I half expected to be this far in, like 3 years in. So for me, I feel like I'm ahead. And I feel like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I'm hoping that people continue being nice. Although, you know, I'm from like a performance background, so I've got a little bit of a thick skin. I understand that I'm putting myself on the internet for everybody to have an opinion, so that's fine as well. And everybody's got an opinion, just like they've got assholes, haven't they? So each to their own. Yeah, I do. At the minute, I'm really, really genuinely enjoying it. Like, it's a bit overwhelming in terms of the fact that I like, for example, when I come off this live stream, I will go and sit downstairs with a cup of tea and I'll be like, did all those people just speak to me on YouTube? Like, have I just actually on a Saturday night just gone and done a live stream and talked to people from across the world about Lord of the Rings, my dogs, and just really random stuff. And yes, it is true. That is what I'm doing at the minute. So I definitely have got like imposter syndrome in the minute because I'm like such a YouTube fan in terms of like other people, especially like other people that do the same thing that I do. I'm still a massive fangirl for like all the other reactors that are out there already. I think I do still have like a little bit of imposter syndrome when I see that people are like commenting on my stuff and they're like, oh, like people give me compliments like, oh, I loved your video. I'm like, oh my God, you loved my video. Like when you guys see me reply and I'm giving you all like the heart hands and like the love hearts and the sparkles and read exactly what I'm saying, exactly how I'm saying. Like when I'm replying to you guys like that, that is exactly how I sound in my head when I'm typing it out to you. I genuinely appreciate everybody that does interact with the channel. At this rate, Natasha, in another few months, you could have 50K. Pack it in. Pack it in. No, we need to touch some wood. We need to touch wood because what we don't want to do is get too big for our boots, guys. But we have to manifest small increments. And then if the big ones come, we can all be really overwhelmed and happy about it. And this is what happens when you have trauma in your life. If we reduce the expectations, then everything is amazing. No, but it's really sweet of you guys to say it, really is. I appreciate the optimism. Yeah, honestly, Daryl, like it is a bit. It is a bit weird in the best way. I do love it, but it is a bit weird. Your personality is honest, kind, and authentic. People resonate very much with it. All of those traits and characteristics. Thank you so much because I like cringe at myself half the time when I'm talking to you guys on these live streams in particular. Because with like YouTube, I can edit out half of my cringe, like the level of cringe that you get on YouTube, which sometimes I think is bordering as it is. Imagine that's toned down. So if you're on Patreon, Jesse, if you're still here, you'll know, babe. But yeah, Simon, if you hear from Patreon, you'll know it's a bit more cringe to where I come to. So it's very nice when people are like, oh, actually, you know, we just think that you're honest and kind, and we don't mind your personality. That makes me feel better about it. Isn't it crazy though that we enjoy watching other people watch TV? Yeah, it is like Gogglebox, and that's how I explain it to like my friends and family who have no idea what reaction content is. If they ask me, any of my UK family, obviously, I'll just say, yeah, it's just like Gogglebox, but it's just me. There's not like a bunch of families, it's just me on my channel. You can go and watch other people do the same thing. But yeah, it's very much like Gogglebox. Keep grinding, avoid burnout, fingers crossed. Here's the thing as well, your gal is a bit, I get a bit obsessive. You know, when I'm interested in something, I will sometimes occasionally cause myself burnout. So I am trying to stay on top of that as well. I just love to do something. Once I get going on something, I find it really hard to just like stop. So some of these videos that have come to you guys, I have literally been up from like 9 a.m. one day, have sat down to edit, made myself like a cup of tea, grabbed some lunch, basic things like this, and been working on that video till like, one time I did it till like 10:30 the next day, as in like 25 and a half hours. So I've got that elven energy, I've got that elven blood within me. What can I say? One of my main mottos in life is that I will sleep when I'm dead, because like, you know, I've got time for that then, but like in the meantime, I'm very much one of them people where like minutes count. Another cult trilogy next to Lord of the Rings and Star Wars is Back to the Future. I have seen definitely the first Back to the Future, but I actually don't know if I've seen the others. Is it just one other or two? It's your northern style. That's your own USB and your greatest quality. Natascha, don't lose it. Thanks. I don't think I could lose it if I tried, could I, Gary? I do often think that. I do often think like I want you all to know that in professional settings, I can actually be quite professional. I actually do have two small businesses. No, but genuinely, when I'm in a professional setting, I actually can be a full-fledged adult. It's wild the transformation I can make. Back to the Future, 3 films. Yeah, so I definitely haven't seen all 3. So let us defo whack those on there. And what I will do very soon is wrap up, because I don't know if any of you noticed the absolute heathenism in today's live stream. What have you not seen me do? Who's the first to notice? You can start to look like hell when you get into YouTuber level sleep loss. Yeah, yeah. You'll all know when I start getting real burnout. I'll just, I mean, sometimes I do think I turn up here looking a bit rough, and I won't lie to you, but you'll know from the bags that I'm carrying. Drink tea, drink tea. Where's my brew at? I literally left my brew in the other room. So as you can imagine, I am gasping. Your gal is gasping for a Yorkshire tea right now. Drink water. All right, Billy Binges. Who asked you to come to the live stream? I'm kidding, spiders. I know I should drink more water. I really should drink more water. But yeah, that is absolute heathenism, is it not, on this channel for me to turn up here without a cup of tea? I'm looking around just in case I actually did bring it, and I just don't know where it is. But no, I didn't bring it. It's just not here. It's just not here. When you walk on camera with a face mask on your face and a towel keeping your hair up. You guys know I am the sort of gal, no, because that's not even funny, because you all know that I'm the sort of girl that rather than miss putting a video out, you know I will rock up looking like that. There's so many great movies you must watch. I am so excited to watch so many more things for the channel. It genuinely, I love filming them. I love filming them because I get to watch fun content. Editing, I do enjoy the process of editing. It's not that I don't, it's just really, really time consuming. But the most enjoyable part for me is then, cringily enough, getting to watch them back with you guys. And it's mostly just because I can chat with you in the live chat when they're on. Oh, amazing. As soon as I'm off here, I'll get back to you on Instagram. I'm currently using my phone to film with, so if anybody has messaged me on Instagram, I haven't seen it yet, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend an hour to myself, just flicking through YouTube, catching up on a few reactors that I watch, see what's going on, check out, I think there's a video, World War Z, with Just Trust Ash and Hannah that I'm going to watch. I think I'm going to watch a Glee episode with Travis Views. Have a look on Billy Binges, see if there's anything there that I haven't watched yet. I take my tea at the Queen of Hearts castle. Oh, yes. Oh, yay, I should have like a pajama night. That's true too. Oh, amazing, Jessie. Thank you so much for that. I'll look at them as soon as I come off here. So for the channel, Beetle Juice is coming next for the channel. So I'm currently editing that, not right this second, obviously. But I will do some more of that editing tonight. And then if it can be up tomorrow evening, I'll pop it up tomorrow evening. But if I haven't done it by then, it'll just come to the channel whenever it's done. And then we're looking at Star Wars, The Hobbit, more Breaking Bad, of course, for April. There'll be a few. There'll be a few for April. What I need to do is a little list, which I will do for you all, and I'll pop it on the community tab this week, and it'll just tell you, basically, I want to get a schedule done for April, May. So you guys will be able to see what's coming to the channel over April and May, so that if you don't particularly want to see everything, it's just a little prompt for you guys. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go and check her channel in April, the end of April or May, and see what she's got going on then. Love The Lord of the Rings. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Oh, for my editor fund. Hang on, let me just give you a big fat love on that, you little babe. You absolute little babe. You don't have to do things like that, but it's very, very much appreciated. And I will definitely put it towards Yorkshire tea. To keep me going, Oh, Chris, thank you. You guys don't all feel so bad. Thank you. Let me give it a like as well. Yay. Am I a loser? A little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. That's really, really kind of you both. Really, really kind of you both. I really appreciate it. And I definitely will spend all of that on Yorkshire tea. So I do appreciate it. It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the best series of films you've ever seen. It's not. I can't lie. It's not. In my mind, from like, if I think about it now, it's always probably going to be for me Harry Potter, and it's just because it's what I grew up with. Like that I'm sure that's the only reason. If I was watching Harry Potter for the first time now, I don't think I'd be quite as like killer on it, but because it is just a nostalgia vibe for me. I was so into Harry Potter when the first movie came out. I had the biggest crush on Daniel Radcliffe. Well, not just Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter himself. Like, I wasn't interested in Daniel Radcliffe. Didn't know even at that time that he was just like a regular boy. I was just fully in the world of like, oh my god, wizards and witches are real. When am I getting my letter to Hogwarts? In that first movie. But yeah, what, a Gryffindor? Obviously, I'm a Gryffindor. If you guys hadn't known I was in Gryffindor, where would you have said that I would? Which house would you have said I'm in? Put it in the comments before we go. Before I get off and get a cup of Yorkshire tea, let me know which house you guys think I would have been on if I hadn't said Gryffindor. Do I have a favourite genre of music, or do you only divide? So, I don't. I have a really weird, like, broad taste in music. So like, my dad liked jazz music, and my mum has always been into like pop, like popular music, R&B, like just Shania Twain, you know, just like really like mum, UK mum like music. So like those were my influences in terms of like growing up musically. And then I just love terribly anything Disney, anything from a musical. Your girl probably already knows it start to finish. Not, I'm sure that you guys care to know, but your girl loves to sing. You will catch me in the bathroom on a daily basis singing songs to instrumental versions of things on YouTube to my crowd of 2 dogs. Oh, thank you, Jason. That's really, really kind. Towards a new laptop. Your gal needs it. I appreciate it very much. I think I might be Slytherin, but a good Slytherin. Jessie, do you think? Do they exist? No, I'm kidding. Let's have a look. To be fair, Way too many girls do rely on the space buns. So a Jedi robe might actually be the right way to go. I've told you guys, bikini layer? No? No? We decided against that? That's fine. If you don't want that, that's fine. I'll put a robe on. Don't worry about it. Oh, so funny. At 50k subs, you should throw a cosplay challenge out to your subscribers and have them send out clips of them all done up. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Listen, if I get 50k subscribers, you can all come round my gaff and we'll have a cosplay party together. No, but it has been my dream because I do work in events as well. It has always been my dream to put on an event, like a cosplay event. So it's not that I'm saying that I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, shall we do that? Oh, Jesse, you guys. No, this is so sweet. This is so, so sweet. I feel really awkward accepting this from you guys. Oh, like I really appreciate the patronage. I really do. Everyone is donating and I felt left out. The music, check out Dead Can Dance, Prince. Do love Prince. Again, like there is like my musical taste is broad, but I am also one of those girls where I'll know like the words to a song, but do I know who sang it and when? No. That happens all the time. Aladdin is filled with bangers. Well, Jesse, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget that YouTube will take half of this. Tea for 50k. Oh my god, tea party for 50k. That's what we should do. Wigs all round. That's where I'll be going. I'll be straight onto Amazon and buying some new lace front wigs for my cosplays. The biggest hero was Snape. Like the biggest. Oh my god, Snape. Why do you have to remind me of that so late at night? I know I'm gonna be just thinking sad, sad thoughts about our Severus. Can my previous statement be stricken from record, please? I mean, yeah, for the slave layer costume. Oh, now you want to retract your comment. But did you know that Rowling wouldn't have written Harry Potter if she hadn't read The Lord of the Rings? I can totally understand that because there's definitely themes within Harry Potter for sure. For absolute sure. Snape was a G, absolute G. If destroyed, still true. Neville was an underrated hero as well. Yes, he was. Neville really came through in that last movie. Like Neville had a glow up. Baltimore Festival in May. Oh, you did almost miss it, but you guys, literally, I'm gonna get off in like the next few minutes. I won't lie to you guys. I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea, refresh myself. It is getting late now, and I'm tired as well. And I've still got editing to do. I say it like I'm just gonna nip off to bed. I'm gonna probably be up till 4 a.m. editing Beetle Juice. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Some more dancing for you all at the end, so I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Unlocking childhood memories with that. Slave Leia. You know what? Screw it. I met the actor who played Neville. He was the first to sign your Marauders map. That's so cool. Pace myself. Lots of tea. That's exactly what I need to do, Jesse. The movie Tarzan, The Fearless may be interesting. Yeah, is that live action? I haven't seen any live action Tarzan movies. Got old Toby Tyrrell kettle on. You know where it's at, Simon. You know where it's at. You know what I'll be off to. Up till 4. Yeah, that's like 4's like normal. It's terrible, isn't it? I have just like an abundance of energy. I'm sure at one point, and I say this to everybody, at one point I'm just going to wake up and I'm going to be morbidly obese and really slow. Like one day, all of the crap food that I eat on a daily basis is going to catch up with me. There will no longer be a black hole that resides within me that ingests everything that I do. And I will just wake up huge and slow. And you know what? Can't wait for the day. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh, I feel like really bad, but also like I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Would you bet to some Star Trek? Yeah, absolutely. My dad used to watch Star Trek, so I have seen. I don't know. I'm trying to think now. I know there's different like generations of Star Trek. And my dad used to watch Star Trek, so I know that I've definitely seen some Star Trek. But yeah, I'd love to watch it. I love sci-fi. Absolutely love sci-fi. I'm usually put forward insomnia. Yeah, it's not so with me, it's not so much insomnia, it's just literally like if I've got something to do, I find it really hard to switch off, which maybe makes me good for YouTube. Maybe. But one of these days I'll slow down. So not Slave Layer, but Jabba. I feel like Jabba is the big slug thing. Is that right? Picard is the goat, and Patrick Stewart is from round the corner. If anyone cares to know, is literally from, I think it's Dewsbury. I'm sure he's from Dewsbury, which is like, a few mile that way. Yeah, he's from round here. That can be my Yorkshire tie. Natascha has already unknowingly signed a contract to cosplay as Gemini. I feel like that's not the cute cosplay. I feel like you guys are trying to get me to do gross stuff. No, no, listen, I'm down in Chinatown. You guys know that I'm up for a laugh. So I really do have to do some like proper funny cosplay soon, don't I? I do. I do. Right, I should wrap up because your gal would really love a cup of Yorkshire tea. But don't forget, I'm going to be doing these every Saturday. Not every Saturday, sorry, every other Saturday. It was originally going to be every Saturday. That's what I had in my head. But I think every other Saturday is probably best for everybody. So I'm not doing all of your tits in by annoying you every single Saturday evening. But I would appreciate it if you could join me every other Saturday so we can have a chat. We'll just go over like things that I've reacted to on the channel. I'm really hoping one day that I'll also do bi-weekly vlogs. Just like things that I'm doing. I'm not always all the time just doing things for YouTube. And I've got different like lines of work that I do, and I sometimes go on set for like TV programs and photo shoots and things that maybe like if you guys are into watching reactions, maybe you're into TV and film, and that kind of behind the scenes thing might interest you every now and again. But yeah, so come on a Saturday, 9 p.m. every other Saturday. Get your notifications on for the channel, get subscribed, come and give your gal some love. Come over to Instagram, it's just Natascha Summers. You'll find me over there. Pop me an Instagram message. Let's have a chat after this live stream. I'll be there or I'll be square. Thank you so much, my lovely, lovely lot, for joining me today. I appreciate you, every little last one of you, so freaking much. Like, I know I say it on every single video, but I'm going to need you to all understand that I actually mean it. Okay, I don't just say it for like the novelty of being like, thanks for coming to my channel. Like, I already find it kind of cringe. But the fact of the matter is, I appreciate you all very much. And my grandma raised me to show your appreciation to people. So here I am. I love you. I genuinely appreciate you. Thank you for coming and chilling with me tonight and being my little A-team. Let me just read a few of these comments before I go, because that's just, it's polite of me, isn't it? I just want to say that I was here. Thank you so much for being here. Blessed dreams. Thank you for tonight. Thank you, Simon. You too, my lovely. Bye, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Mad Merv. You too. Grandma did a good job. She did. Josephine is an absolute G of life. I'll tell you all about Josephine one day. Fun times as always. Peace out. Thank you, Jessie. I'll speak to you soon, my lovely. Once you fly past 100k, we'll be able to say we were here from the start. You will. And I'll be able to say, yes, you were. Thank you so much. And I love you so much. Yeah, watch the A-Team. I should do that. You guys are the. Listen, I will remember. I've got a good memory when it comes to people that I speak to regularly and people that tune in regularly. So I will remember the people that have been here since day one. I will always interact with you guys as well as anybody else who cares to come and share their love and feedback and opinions and just chat with me here on the channel. I really, really appreciate you all very, very much. Please join me next Saturday at 9 o'clock UK time for another live stream. Leave any suggestions in the comments after, because I'm going to leave this on the channel. You're all going to get that good bit where you see me walk around and turn the camera off because I'm here doing this alone. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you did leave what are they called, super chats, if you left me a super chat, thank you so much, you kind, lovely little eggs. I really appreciate it. I appreciate there are also a few people, let me just quickly, there are a few people that left me like super thanks on my Lord of the Rings videos, which I didn't know you could do. I didn't know you could do that on people's videos after the fact, so I can probably do that for a few reactors too, just to say thank you for the content that I created, which was just wild. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you all very much. I will go and get some editing done for Beetle Juice so it can come to the channel as soon as possible. More Breaking Bad this week. I know it's not for everyone, but it's for me and it's for my Breaking Bad baddies, so love you so much. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. I hope I get to see you tomorrow in the live chat if Beetlejuice is finished. And if it isn't, then I'll see you this week for Beetlejuice. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're going to see me walk around. You're going to see me walk around. Here she comes, here she goes, here she goes. Dun, 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 dun. There's Rodders. There's Rodders. He didn't even get honourable mention. Is that Rodney? Okay, that's all. Just wanted you to see Rods. Love you so much. Bye.